Toward the horizon! I shall never forget the promise I once made. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses!
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over! Ah! Where do you come from? Yeah! Dance of the heavens! Ah! Yep. Hup. Ta. Hup. Hi. Yet. Hup. Yet. I'll send a cup over. Dance of the heavens! Yeah! Huh? Ah! Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over! Ah! Dance of the heavens! Behold the might of Xinhua! For a night of festivities! Since you're 1,000 miles away, this letter shall express my longing. We may be forging our own paths. Pentakill!
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses! I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min. Churning rivers. Toward the horizon. I shall never forget the promise I once made. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses!
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over! Ah! Where do you come from? Yeah! Dance of the heavens! Ah! Yep. Hup. Ta. Hup. Hi. Yet. Hup. Yet. I'll send a cup over. Dance of the heavens! Yeah! Huh? Ah! Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over! Ah! Dance of the heavens! Behold the might of Xinhua! Prepare for a night of festivities! Since you're 1,000 miles away, this letter shall express my longing. We may be forging our own paths.
Pentakill!
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all land. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses! I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min. Churning rivers! Toward the horizon! I shall never forget the promise I once made. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses!
opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over! Ah! Where do you come from? Yeah! Dance of the heavens! Ah! Yep. Huh. Ta. Huh. Hi. Yet. Huh. Yet. I'll send a cup over. Dance of the heavens! Yeah! Huh? Ah! Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over! Ah! Dance of the heavens! Behold the might of Xinhua! Prepare for a night of festivities! Since you're 1,000 miles away, this letter shall express my longing. We may be forging our own paths. Pentakill!
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are with the day 5. And what was the name of the bouquet again, Kaneki?
Hello,
It,
thank you for the welcome, Silent Storm. It's been a while,
can I
Silent.
know the name of the bouquet today? Can I know the name of the bouquet today? I think it is Wisteria, isn't it? And
Yes,
yes, this is day 5 with a Wisteria bouquet and here. Me silent with the Kaneki in the house, and today's match gonna be really interesting. It is day two for the semi-final, I would say, or should I say, according to the series, it is day five though. And Kaneki, what are your thoughts about this day, and what are you gonna expect from this day? Like matchups, one-sided match, or a perfect match with interesting lineups and combos?
Again, Silent, I think today's day would be quite interesting because when we see the history of these teams, that are present today in history of teams, they have performed exceptionally well in the round one of the Blossom Cup, and I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward for that late game Tempest Dragon showdown. And without further ado, we are in the draft pick phase, and we can already see Gan and Mo Luna has been banned from the blue side, and Lady Zen and Liang has been banned by the red side. And interesting picks, isn't that, Silent?
There is a lot of interesting picks, and from the rumors I have heard in the match, the red team, which is the Chocobars, might pick something strange in the room. It is the fact, the rumors, so we can't believe that yet, but the match will tell itself. And if we talk about the team comp of the team, which is the Reapers, they have a two mages. Wow, what? I expected
Wait,
a different I just expected a different draft from the red team, but here it is a vice versa. Even seeing.
what is Shao Sao doing there? We got Shao Sao and Daji. So who is the mid? Who is the roam? This is quite interesting, isn't it, Silent?
This is not interesting. This is like amazing. Like what are the Reapers are thinking by picking two mages? Are they going for that high burst with the two mages CCs, or might be there a little bit of loophole there by them, or mistake on picking because of the less time?
Let's see. For now, the red team is going for the third ban, and they've picked Guan Yu, which is an exceptional, tank, I would say, for that crowd control. You won't see his horse, galloping around, and they've banned Milady. Interesting.
We gonna do love the galloping of that horse called Guan Yu, and we might see a good setup by his CCs. And here there is a chance for the blue team to counter that Guan Yu by picking Zhuangzi, but as we now seeing that there are already two mages, so we might not be able to see a roamer, or we might see a singular mage going in a clash lane and getting beaten by that Guan Yu.
Yes, and the blue team have banned Yao. I think they're banning Yao for the Clash lane since they have already picked the jungler, which is none other than Wukong. Oh, would you look at that, Silent? They have banned Zhuangzi. It's like telekinesis. It's like they heard you.
I do think that they might have heard me. Like, I think they might be inside my brain right at the moment. But from the jungle, we are seeing Aguro, so not a jungle, but farmland. What this match? Like, what can I say about this match? From the both sides, we are seeing quite interesting picks. It's like seeing a blunder, or might I say that both teams are overflowing with the confidence, so they have this courage to pick these types of hero. But we might not see Agudo in a farm, but that could be better if we saw that Agudo there.
Whoa, it's like they're in your head right now, Silent. They're doing exactly what you're thinking. And we have seen Gao and Minky. That's interesting. Kaiser. Menki or Kaiser. Okay, I see. So they need one tank as possible. So it's Shao Sao as roam or Daji as roam. Who do you think, Silent, will roam from the blue side?
If I'm not wrong, then Daji is our first priority roam, I would say, cause whenever I saw a match with the two mages, there is always like that 70% chance of Daji being a roamer, cause who doesn't love Daji being toxic with a ST in a roam?
Yes, and you can see Sun C. They're going for Sun C red team. And if you know Sun C, he comes out of nowhere. You don't see his boat. He comes in you and crashes in you. Quite a heavy CC focused team. And Kui, they have gone for Kui. And I must say, red team are focused on that heavy CC. Isn't that right, Silent?
Yes, that is true. The red team is really going for the heavy CC, and their Zhuangzi Van justifies them as well. But I didn't expect to be quick picked by the, I would say, call me Senpai, which is like their main
Oh,
jungler.
silent. Hello. Hey guys. Hi there, this
Mhm.
is Mania, and well, I get here some news. Well, the news is about a weird technical glitch, and somehow, basically, it was Chocobars who won the toss and got the blue side, but boom, the game just decided no, not today, and gave them the red side. So it's gonna be a redraft, and the teams are trying to be creative and confuse you guys. So it's not really gonna make a lot of sense trying to make sense out of this. And soon we will have once again the draft phase for the proper match. So, guys, do stay tuned and we will be right back with the proper draft.
Now,
Thank you,
just as
Maini.
we heard from the Mine that there might be a glitch there, and we are gonna see that redraft mistake of Daji picking in a room section, and this will be mystery whether Daji was room or not. Kaneki,
Yes.
what do you think
Uh,
that is there a Daji
I
room
I
really?
was looking forward for it. I was looking forward for it. I thought Daji would be a Rome pick for me because she is exceptionally, agile and she can move around the map quickly. And her ability to hide in the bush and surprise you out of nowhere. That are some traits that are good for an exceptional Rome, I must say, for Daji. But a mystery is a mystery. Let's see if they will go for that wild picks again.
There might be will picks again, but I as well looking for the forward for this match because there was a Agudo in a marksman lane and the Daji in a room. The rest too, yeah, this is really gonna be that annoying. From the front line tank of view, the blue team position wasn't justified with that last pick of the Kaiser, because without tanking, he might not be able to soak that much damage if there is a burst damage on the enemy team with that heavy CC looking for that Kui Wow.
Yes, because the thing about is if you're using Kaiser, you need your team with you. When you use your ult, you don't want your ult to go to waste. So I must say, if they picked Kaiser, they need a team built around Kaiser for me because I don't want to die, vaguely in a team fight.
Yes, that is actually true. But now, just like moving forward on, if we talk about the rematch, then there might be a Guan Yu ban coming from the blue team side, which is, I wouldn't say the blue team side, but I would say the Reaper team. Oh, this is really gonna be interesting. I'm just looking forward to that uh, ban phase of that as well. And here with me is Kaneki, and we're back again with a rematch. Just let's go and meet up again after few time, after few minutes.
Let's take a short break, everyone. Thank you. Stay tuned. We are not going anywhere. We'll be right back.
Blossom cup, throw it up. Hands hot, turn it up. Hey, stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mine's ice cold. Pressure in the
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses. I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min. Churning rivers. Toward the horizon. I shall never forget the promise I once made. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses!
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over. Ah! Where do you come from? Yeah! Dance of the heavens. Ah! Yep. Hup. Ta. Hup. Hut. Yet. Hup. Yet. I'll send a cup over. Dance of the heavens. Yeah. Huh? Ah. Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over. Ah! Dance of the heavens. Behold the might of Xinhua. Prepare for a night of festivities. Since you're 1,000 miles away, this letter shall express my longing. We may be forging our own paths.
Pentakill!
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses! Yeah. I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min. Churning rivers. Toward the horizon. I shall never forget the promise I once made. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses!
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. There was some issue, but now issue is resolved, and we are back with our match, Chocobars against Reapers. And these matches are gonna be interesting for sure, cause we know how powerful both these teams are, as they already proved themselves in elimination matches. Right, Kaneki?
Yes, exactly. And I must say, I really like the, scrolling, drafting, picking part when there was a technical error. Still, a mystery is a mystery. Was Dajia Rome or Dajia mid? But let's focus on this match. What do you think, Silent, in both of these teams? Which team will focus on which strategy? And we can see already Liang has been banned by the blue side and Ghana
And
more.
you know, if there is Liang Ban coming, then there might be a diving comp here. But who knows what interesting pick will the blue team going for? The blue team here is now Team Chocobars and red team is Reapers. And just how look amazed I am by looking at that Gan and Mo ban. Like red team knew that there is gonna be a Guan Yu, right? first
Yes.
band pick, but we didn't saw it banned yet.
Yes, and we can see Lady Zen and Luna has been banned. The thing that a little bit confuses me is that the Gun and Mo ban rate in this tournament has been exceptionally good. They have banned continuously Gun and Mo, but why can't you just pick Gun and Mo? That is the most confusing. Oh, okay, never mind. They have gone with Haya and Yixing. Yixing from the blue side, Haya from the red side. A truly remarkable mid choice. Am I right, Silent?
This is right. I would say like this is like repeating your same mistake and saying, "Wow, we didn't learn from before." Like yes, there is already Agudo on, but on the another side, and Ixing, the same hero, same player, egoist, and for the control, right? And we might see like diving with that Ixing, cause Lubus really pairs well, and they have two slots for that, and Ixing's really combos well with most of the heroes. I would say like Lapu Lapu, Lianpo, Guan Yu's. Wow, here comes the Guan Yu. Just talking about it.
Okay, so basically, almost same lineup as the last time. They have picked Eren as their marksman, and they have picked Zhuang Ji to counter Guan Yu. They are not repeating the same mistake again. Am I right, Silent?
This is true. They just read my head of the like previous match. Did really saw that the draft phase on a Whitey? Cause I suggested them that there should be a Guan for the counter of that Guan Yu. There should be a Zhuangzi pick, and they really picked it. And not banning Guan Yu there might be a strategic choice there to let them have their way with that Guan Yu's cause they know that Zhuangzi is already gonna be picked with the red team.
Yes, and egoists have banned Ao Yin. Also, you can call him Lung. And Haya, Reaper Granger going for his last ban. A really crucial ban, I must say. From the blue side, they have a Clash Lane and a Roamer spot left. So let's see, will they? Oh, they have banned Yan Po.
If we talk about that ban of Yao and Lianbo, I would say that Reaper really does their homework because we know that how deadly was that Yao in our first elimination round of the team Chocobars versus Milky Bars.
Yes, exactly. And they have banned Direnji. And if you know Direnji as a marksman, he's really exceptionally good against tanks. So they are not, risking their Guan Yu or Dun or Athena or Ata. Okay, they're picking a time for jungling, right? Interesting, Simon.
It is really interesting because the at the right at the moment if we talk about the draft and for the drafting, I would say that the red team has really good sustain with that super tanky Arthur and haven't saw that Arthur in our previous tournaments as well, but seeing him right at this moment, really interesting, I would say. And there might be a tank frontline needed for the blue team to have that tankiness.
Wait. They have Ata on Smite and Fade on Smite. You might want to change that Ata build. I don't think he noticed
No,
it.
I would say that as expected from the
Okay.
first phase, when I predicted that there are rumors going on that the Chocobas might pick that what you says uh, some interesting picks, and yeah, we really did saw that Guan Yu in Rome, pretty common, not that wondering or like amazing pick. I would say like unexpected.
Yeah, and I must say this is Blossom Cup's first Arthur pick. Am I wrong or right, Silent?
It is true. This is really true, and I think this might be like a second or third pick or in our uh, whole tournaments that have done till now in HOK India. I would say like a second
Yes.
pick or third pick.
And they have picked Alicio as their marksman. Reaper, MSG Reapers have picked Alicio as marksman. Hmm. Interesting, but I think Alicio right now in this batch is not that much of a threat of a marksman because it's really easy to counter him, but who knows? He knows his Alicio, it seems.
Yeah, it is true that Aleshu is, I would say, like that. If you talk about the micro, if Aleshu times his second skill of mobility for the jumping and hopping on off in the air, he could easily dodge that Aaron's ult. But who know what micro does this? match has stood us for, and we might look forward to the clash between the Eren and LSU. I really hope
Yeah.
we can see that Eren and LSU at a 1v1 situation.
Yeah. My thought is, I guess why he picked Alicia is because Alicia is such a good marksman in early game. And if you know Erin, she needs to, at least reach mid game to release her full potential. So Alicia might, stop Erin's farming and, stop Erin from becoming that much of a threat in late game. And you can see Erin is going right at that Alicia.
Yeah, that is true, but I just have noticed something right now that Atta, just I'm looking at Atta roam unexpected.
Right.
That's why talking about this something unexpected and has stored for us that Ian was in the rumor.
That is really interesting. Ata in Rome. Whoa, okay, let's see what this Ata can do. So the rumors were true after all, am I right, Silent?
It was really true that the rumor. I expected that Guan Yu should be a roamer here, but we didn't get to see that Guan Yu in a roam could have been more impactful. Guan Yu as well, cause of his set and that godly amount of damage in early game. And on top of that, if he attacks that farm laner, then it is really gonna be a horrendous for that red team.
Yes. And I must say, in order to, Guan Yu's situation is like you don't need to learn Guan Yu, you need to master him to release his full potential because he's such a hard hero to master. But once you master him, you will dominate your entire game.
Which is actually true that to Guan Yu, like if we talk about the risk, if we are talking about the risk, then why not? Then there is a high risk, then there might be like there should be high reward as well, and we will see with that Guan Yu's as well and the trade as well, because you know that how hard that trade control that leaping on the wall is as well.
Yes. And oh, Fade with the double kill. He gets a Gudo and Swansea. Oh my god, this Fade knows his
At the
job.
moment they come back and they might
No,
that would be
Haya,
amazing.
Eren gets Haya.
Aaron really did get higher, and there is score of a 3-0 already. The 250 minute mark.
It's
It was
already
not
3-0.
expected.
Yeah, not expected. And you can see Fade is going for their jungle. And oh my god, we are seeing a team fight. Will Agudo get it? And Guan Yu gets Agudo. And they are going for Zhuang Ji. They are aiming for Zhuang Ji. Can they get Zhuang Ji? And yes, Fade also gets Zhuang Ji. Manages to get Zhuang Ji. And they are literally dominating Reapers right now. Reapers are confused. And oh, what a beautiful play by Fade right there. Am I right, Silent?
Dude, it was likely to be a blunder from that Arthur cause he was in the off lane. If Arthur was there on the top, then this invade might not be possible from the blue side. But the blue team really took the advantage of that Arthur positioning and took out the jungler and got that red as well.
Yes, and Yixing and Fate, such a good combo, I must say. Their their synergy is on top tier, and you can see Zhuang Ji giving vision, and Fate will go again, but he backs off just in time.
If we right now are we talking about the synergy? Wow, just what a synergy from the blue team side, I would say. Cause for mobility, there is Guan Yu, and for that mobility to follow up, there is in. And if that wasn't enough, then there is barricade from that Ata will come and just interrupt your whole lineup. I would say.
Yes. I must say, red team have gone for the overload and blue team have gone for the tyrant. For me, I must say personally, in the early game, I won't go for the overlord. I mean, okay, yeah, it's good for pushing lanes, but it's only temporary. But if you get that tyrant, you'll get speed buff and damage band, and Yixing with his ultimate Fate gets in. What a beautiful synergy! Fate tries to use his ultimate, but Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive. Arta with his ultimate, he traps them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta, Arthur is on low HP, and Fade manages to get Arthur. Whoa,
That was a
and
random
at
that
least,
Arthur, I would say,
yes.
just right at the moment. Just what happened there? And here we are back on the replay. Here we just saw that Guan Yu's coming in for that inside turret and getting killed there. It was a blunder from Ata for sure. Just look at his ult. Ata just backing off the enemy and telling them, just don't come here, we won't let you die, and we will die instead.
Yeah, still props to Alicio for getting the double kill. He managed to get the biggest threat on the map, Fade. Props to him.
Was
And they are going
that
for Zhuangji again. They are going for Zhuangji again. Beautiful ult by Arta. And Zhuangji has been defeated by Yi Xing. Beautiful ult by Arta.
right now at the moment blue team is thinking that if you are a roamer then this doesn't matter to me cause I will take you down with me, and here's a perfect gank on that Arthur uses ult but will be pushed back by that Guan Yu and by that fate water crystals there, or should I say water petals there, just matching our team blossom cup.
He managed to get that Senbon Zakura Kageyoshi, I must say. Byakuya Kuchiki has paid. And Zhuangji, I must say, Zhuangji is literally underperforming right now. Am I wrong or right, Silent? Look at that, 0-3-3. Oh, he needs to make his game up.
He really does need to heat his game, but here just we saw a saving ult from that Ixing. If that ult wasn't done there, then Ata was done for, or should I say Ata is really done for, but that could have been that Ixing shutdown as well, but that ult really saved her. Why not? If you have an ult and you can save yourself, then why don't you use it?
Yes, so we are currently 8-4, gold lead of 3,000 approx, I would say, and Team Chocobars are currently cruising, but I must say Team Reapers might have a little bit chance for the comeback since they have that Agudo and Haya. All they need is that Arthur to tank them very well. Am I right, Silent?
If I say about the team like Arthur, yes, Arthur do really need to tank and his timing need to be perfect as well. Because that Arthur is really gonna play a key role here in form of tanking and Alashu and that Haya for backing up. And if Haya just really locks her ult on that Guan Yu, then this might be a breeze for the red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's comes the Guan Yu. There might be Haya's ult. But it
Did you saw that, Silent? Did you saw Guan Yu? He came from behind. Nobody saw him. Beautiful Guan Yu.
just
This is
what
what
should
I
I
was
expect from
saying.
the Guan Yu? And I would say that Arthur tanked a lot, and he will also tank a lot. And here's come the Arthur again, but this time he will be get killed. Not enough tanking for that, I would say.
Yeah, look at that. Look at Guan Yu. Such a beautiful rotation by Guan Yu. Arthur, look at that. Guan Yu manages
Wow,
to come backwards. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Crucial crowd control by Guan Yu. He gets 3 persons.
it was like a moment for that game of like a main match moment, or should I say highlight of the match that Guan Yu set with the whole team wipe out for the red team as well. That also did survive there, but should have been dead there. I also tanked a lot there, but that's what I can say. When you can't even save your teammates, then it is not use of a tanking.
Yeah, the thing I see problem in the red team is that Arthur is not matching his timing perfectly because when he's initiating a fight, his team is completely on a different map. Like he's initiating solo and he's paying the price for it, and we can see Fate going for it, Yishing ult, Fate trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Bo Agudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. Beautiful Fate, and Fate gets the triple kill to Alicio, Erin gets Haya, and they also get the turret. Team Chocobars cruising, just like a real chocolate will, sweet. Their victory will also taste sweet. And can they manage to get that Arthur? And yes, Fate manages to get that Arthur. And this is GG's. Team Chocobars wins this match 18-8. What a beautiful match, I must say, Silent.
This was really truly a beautiful match, I would say, and it like the score telling something. It is 18-8, could have been a 18-0, and this match ended just 10 minutes. Wow, what a lovely match it was, and what a perfect showcase of the domination here from the Chocobars. And as for
Yeah.
that fight, justified, but I just wanted to see that Guan Yu getting S here and a MVP as well, because his sets were really matters there a lot.
Yeah, for me, Guan Yu was the MVP for me, but still, we are not looking like Fade was also exceptionally really good. Especially, you saw that last push. Have you seen that?
Yes, in the
That triple
last
kill Fade?
wondering whether Arthur was in delusion or what. His whole team just wiped out, and he was just sitting inside the tower and just seeing that how the hell did my team died and I was still alive with a full HP. And
Yeah,
even that the Arthur got killed in the end, in the ace for the Chocobars.
yes, I must say. And I really liked how Fade bullied Zhuang Ji and Ata. You must know this, Thailand. They used Ata on Rome. That is not a normal day scene. They used Ata on Rome and they completely dominated that game.
If you have enough CC to counter, then this is not gonna be enough for that Zhuangzi to cleanse yourself again and again with that ult. There's a limit to how much that Zhuangzi can cleanse.
So basically, they
Or
were like,
what?
"How much CC do you need?" Yes, we need a lot of CCs.
Yeah, if you want to counter that Zhuangzi, then you have to take a lot of CC so that Zhuangzi can't even cleanse the whole team again and again. Just take a fight between these times.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We are waiting for match number two. Me and Silent will be right back.
Or maybe not. And we might see a new face here. And just with this, we are taking a short break and be tuned in for the next match.
Blossom cup, throw it up. Hands hot, turn it up. Hey, stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mind's ice cold. Pressure in the room, but the aim stays bold. Trash talk low, let the gameplay show. Every little misstep on a highlight roll. This is the Blossom Club. Rise or run, one shot, one squad. Only one, crowd so loud. Feel it shake the ground. Say it with me now. Say it with me now. Blossom Club, blast right through that door. Main in the house, everybody shout from the first fight swing to the last KO. Blossom Club, let the legend grow.
Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive. Art, but red team just managing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Bo Agudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. Beautiful yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Bo Agudo and Zhuang Ji. But red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's comes the Guan
Guan
Yu.
Yu!
There might be assault.
Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Bo Agudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. Beautiful Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Bo Agudo and Zhuang Ji at them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP, and Fade manages to get Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Bo Agudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. Beautiful Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Bo Agudo and Zhuang Ji. But red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive. At them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arthur. Arthur is on low HP, and Fade manages to get. But Red Team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive. But Red Team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower.
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here comes the Guan Yu.
Guan Yu.
There might be assault.
But Red Team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages.
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all land. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses. Yeah. I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min. Churning rivers. Toward the horizon. I shall never forget the promise I once made. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses.
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over. Ah! Where do you come from? Yeah! Dance of the heavens. Ah! over! Dance of the heavens! Yeah! Huh? Ah! Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over! Ah! Dance of the heavens! Behold the might of Xinhua! Prepare for a night of festivities! Since you're 1,000 miles away, this letter shall express my longing. We may be forging our own paths.
Pentakill!
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all land. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses! Yeah. I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min. Churning rivers. Toward the horizon. I shall never forget the promise I once made. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses!
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over. Ah! Where do you come from? Yeah! Dance of the heavens. Ah! Yep. Hup. Ta. Hup. Hut. Yet. Hup. Yet. I'll send a cup over. Dance of the heavens! Yeah! Huh? Ah! Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over. Ah! Dance of the heavens! Behold the might of Jinhua! Prepare for a night of festivities! Since you're 1,000 miles away, this letter shall express my longing. We may be forging our own paths.
Pentakill!
opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses! Yeah. I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min.
Hello everyone, welcome back to none other than Blossom Cup. And with me, we have a new friend. We have my new friend here and a new caster, none other than the man himself, Neo. Hi there, Neo.
Hello and welcome for the large appreciation for the welcome. Actually, it's Blossom Cup Draft 1. Actually, Season 1, actually, my bad. So the first match was really interesting, no, Kaneki?
Yes, it was really interesting. I really like that fade.
Because the odd peaking of the Ata was kind of throwback to all of the casters who are sitting in here in the room. And we were like, what was he playing? But it actually worked out.
Yeah, it actually worked out. And we can see the new draft phase have begun between MSD Rugged and Orange Cats. And we can see they have banned Yixing and Lapu Lapu blue team, and the red team have banned Liang and Harley. And they have picked Sharsha and Lian Po.
So
Only Anjali has been picked by blue.
Sharsha Lianpo is kind of like a wombo combo at this moment. And on the other hand, we can see like Dahlia and She has been picked. So Dahlia, it's kind of like a wild card because after Dahlia you have picked, then you have so much option. You can go for Lubu, you can go for Ogran, like you can see here. Like Ogran double ulti is kind of like broken at this scenario. But and then again, there's a lot of engage on the red side. So we have to see which team will perform it to get the most benefits.
If I was blue team, I would have rather go for Didia rather than Dahlia because Ogran and Didia combo, really works well and wonders.
Yeah.
But let's see, they might be cooking something up, and you can see Young Jian has been picked by red team.
So then again, the wombo combo still at the feature, the showcasing it. Some kind of disengage from the blue side will seal the deal. Other than that, they are in for a treat because red side's wombo combo, as the time progresses, the combo, the Mr. Popo, or also known as Lian Po, is also a very good engage and a disengage. So with the combination with Xiao Qiao and Han Xiang, it's kind of a deadly scenario.
I can see that, but I don't know why they have banned Direnji. They could have picked Direnji in order to, counter these two tanks, Yang Jian and Lianpo. But let's say they have banned Lubu and Chisha. Interesting.
So the thing is that after the banning phase ends, the first pick will be the red side. So if they are kind of countering on the DNG, like no kind of CC immune, we know that only MM that has CC immunity is kind of DNG, and also physical would be Consortio. So overall DNG is kind of a threat right now. But your point is currently actually absolutely right, because they could have picked DNG on the blue side and kind of play it more of a comfort style. They have some options though. They can already again go for long. It's kind of a versatile and also works well if he gets the more build up.
Yeah, and we can see they have banned Lee Shin, so they're avoiding that teleport and backdooring from Lee Shin. And if you know Lee Shin, he's exceptionally good at taking that towers and backdooring. You don't know where he's at the map.
Yeah. So we can see that Byron is getting hovered over, right now, and I think it's gonna be lock on. Like the showcase was there for the red team to follow up. Like they are going for the wombo combo, they would go for the Byron, and also they have options like Dharma. They stick with Byron, so it's kind of a niche pick because backline defense and also counter picking and flank positions. It's kind of a hard ball to play Byron.
Yeah, and they have picked Flowborn as their marksman, which again is an exceptionally good S tier marksman for me in this meta. But the thing is that if you want to play Flowborn, you need to have exceptionally good farming because once you reach you need at least 3 to 2 items, your 3 crit
Yeah.
item for your maximum potential. And if you want to have that minimum poking potential, you need your 2 crit items to showcase. And they have picked Charlotte, and Charlotte in one-on-ones can be really deadly.
Well, in one side they have a lot of damage, and another side I can see like a lot of CC. So if Charlotte can maneuver all those CC and go to the backline, it's gonna be an easy kill for Zhao Kiao if he can maneuver that. There's a big if in the middle, and also
Yes.
then again there's the Flowborn. So on the CC side, there's only some sort of little CCs from coming from She, and also a knockback from Dahlia. Other than that, I don't see much of a CC on the blue side where every person in the red side has CC compared to
Yeah,
that.
except Garo. But here I must say, marksman pick, they should, Garo is a little bit high risk, high reward type of marksman
Mhm.
because if you pick Garo, you need to babysit her. She
Mm.
needs that at least 4 item crit build to release her full potential, and you need to babysit her in the entire match, in my opinion, because Garo is she doesn't have any agility. She's not a fast moving marksman. So it's easy to, out of if you're a high IQ jungler, if there
Mm.
is a team fight going on, in that opposition five heroes, my priority would be Garo because
Yeah.
she gives damage over time exceptionally really good. Her skill one is really good, so I will take her out once because she doesn't have any agility. She's really slow, so it's easy to take her out in a team fight. But if that marksman have good positioning knowledge for Garo, he's in for a treat.
So basically, Garo is kind of like a ticking time bomb, exactly like you said.
Yes,
Because as the time progresses, the bomb will get more explosive, and
yes.
whether the combination stands, we can see like if you like merge it like a team scenario, you have Hang Jian on the front line. You can disengage with a Lianpo and engage with a Lianpo. Byron will be there counter picking, off angle picking, and there will be backline cores, two cores, Zhao Xiao and Garo. So it's a perfect synergy combination for red side at this moment.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. Garo, look at Garo. She already took a lot hits in the beginning. Look
Mhm.
at her health. She's taking
Yeah.
health. So you need Lianpo needs to babysit her in the early game because she's really, really squishy in the early game, even in the late game. But she can sustain a little bit of damage in the late game. But still,
Oh,
and you can see Shah Sao just poking them from afar. And Charlotte and Biron are having their time on the, top side corner. They are having their lovely one-on-ones. And you can see Dahlia is trying to get vision. She's invading the jungle. I must say that's not a right choice. You can see they're engaging on Dahlia.
yeah, kind of like a big jump on the Dahlia. Dahlia was trying to give the vision output to the information of their team, where the jungle has started and where it's ending. So he has ended on the red side and going to the bot side to gank on the Flowborn marksman. It's kindly solo at this moment. If they can pick it off, Hanshan is already moving on the bot side. We can see a little bit of skirmish. Like you said before, Garo exactly needs some peeling at the early game. If you're and also you're playing against a Flowborn marksman, which is one of the highest like ranges of them all of the marksmen, so you have to be careful while playing Garo. In the meantime, when we cross the like 8 minute or 10 minute mark, we can see the spike ranges incoming from Garo. The first blood in the off angle camera has been picked up by Ogran. It was a 3-man combination dive which has been taken, and Byron will be getting falling down. They are trying to take a trade up for this transaction, and I think Garo is on the off angle and he's gonna be picked up. No, the mana was low and the health was low. He scraped by with the sliver of health.
See, this is what I talk about Garo because I am a Garo main and I play farm lane in the game. But See, this is what I tell. Garo needs that babysitting equipment, and if you know Lianpo needs to be everywhere in the map.
Yeah.
So I must say their roamer pick should have been different than Lianpo, but let's see, can Garo handle herself alone?
I think if you like in this scenario, if you pick like a Zhangfei to counter the Lianpo, it will give him a great
Yes,
combination. But as
exactly.
we're seeing, like the Ogren has taken in, going in, and he has his ulti. Zhao will be Profi's ulti, and there's this blast. It's being missed. 5% on the blue side is coming. Lianpo with the ultimate, it's very low, and Flow One Marksman will pick up the Lianpo kill, and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think Ogren will be taking the Han Xiang's combination, and he will fall down. The Ogren is in the tank formation. He is in the driver's seat, and he is rolling with the driving seat with his teammates, and they are going to be plowing through the fight, and it's going to be a 4-0 currently on the favor of Orange Cats. Like Orange Cat has heard us. Like we're like mocking them and kind of like taunting them, like they don't have any CCs and everything, but they are proving us wrong.
Yeah, and this is what I talk about, Flowborn, marksman, that her or his ult is really, really good in team fights because it can drain their lives quickly, and you can see that beautiful ult by Ogran. That initiate was really crucial.
Like the early game composition is on the Ogran side, so you have to respect the Ogran. If you don't respect the Ogran, then Ogran will snowball you to the death.
Yeah, and you can see like if you feed Ogran in the early game, you will get punished.
Yeah,
Uh,
so it's kind of like a technical difficulty. It's the screen is kindly black,
yes,
so we cannot see at this moment. I think we'll be getting it there shortly. Yeah, it's kind of back and then gone.
we'll see. Again, Xiangfei and Garo works like a charm for me. If they have
Yeah.
picked Xiangfei with Garo, it could have been great. But let's see what Lianpo would have in for us. And you can see Biron is
Oh,
engaging. They're trying to engage 145. Garo gets snowball off the screen. Ooh,
wow. That was a good pick. And the follow-up will follow up, and the blue team is on the choking point. And Hanxiang will secure the kill again and again. And there goes 2 for 3 at this moment, and in favor of red side. Byron is on the killing streak right now. Byron said we can play through, but in the end, it's a 3-3 trade. But the match, the fight was on the favor of the red side because Garo killed Flowborn and took the tower. So it's kind of a win
yeah,
for red at this moment.
yeah. I think there is a little bit technical difficulties because the
Brother,
kill count
stream
is not
difficulty.
showing.
Yeah.
Stream technical. Okay, good.
Blue team has destroyed a tower.
It's okay. It's okay. And we can see Lianpo, she's getting that Lianpo, but just not able because there is Dolly and they couldn't do any possibly damage.
Mhm. The goal lead is
And
there, to be honest. Like it's 5 minutes
you
in, you have 3k gold div, so it's kind of like it's kind of respective scenario, and with that, the jungles will be taking the buffs as well, and we can see like 2 of the objectives has fallen to the blue side, and where respectively there's none for the red side to counter. They are looking for the mid turret at this moment, that they are going for the tower dive. Lianpo with a good combination, but the damage of the Ogran and all the Pro One is too much to take for the Lianpo to sustain, and they will take the tower. But Charlotte will go down in the trade, so it's kind of like a 1 tower, 1 trade situation at this moment.
but still, what was Red Team doing? What was MSD Rock doing? Lianpo initiated the fight with his ult, but they're just staying behind. They sacrificed their Lianpo.
I mean, like they have nothing to do the like defense the damage they're outputting from the Ogran and also the Shees and also Charlotte and Flowborn. Flowborn is kind of like a little bit of paid right now, 4.7k, and the Garo is like 4.5. They're looking for the bottom tower. Garo is on the pretty position, and that damage, like the CC from the She, it will be enough to take Garo down. The red side will be taking from the bottom side to defend, where 2 of them are blocking from the top side.
Yeah, see, this is what I tell about Garo. Does not have that speed to escape in these gang situations. But let's see if she gets her, like complete build set, she could possibly carry the game. We are in for a treat. But the thing I dislike about Lianpo is that when he uses his ult, he is in airborne and he still
Oh,
gets that damage
Ogran?
when he's in airborne. Ogran, Shasov just tries to escape. Ogran is initiating a fight there. Still, they're playing it defensively. MSD Rug needs that farming,
I
but they
think
will.
Orange Cat are like pushing their limits, actually testing their limits. They're like going
Yeah,
tower dives. They're taking their buffs. Uh, they're killing their jungler in minions. Actually, they're taking everything of the jungler. Like the jungle gold lead is very different at this moment.
they're trying to, harass MSD Rug
Yeah.
in every way possible.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Because now they are in the driving seat and they have the goal lead. If they cannot hold it, like I said, after 10 minutes, the MSD will come forward. Like Garo's getting their bill, so it's slowly getting up there. With the help of Han Xiang and Zhao Kiao, he will do damage if they can hold the game properly.
Still, again, I have this one issue. Like, Garo can carry, but it depends upon how well they protect their marksman right now. It's that type of situation. If you don't protect Garo, because she's one of your important assets right now, and as you can see, Ogran is going for Garo. He knows she is the most dangerous person in that team, and he's aiming for Garo first. See, this is what I talk about. Now it depends upon how well they try to protect their Garo.
Like they are in a unison formation right now. Blue side, they are going 5 marks on in, and Lianpo has going 2% in the CT, but he's alone because the Ogren is in there. Charlotte is the bait of the team fight, and they are going back. They haven't lost anything, but you have to understand that the core and the front line, you have low damage. They have to go for the health regain, and in this moment they secure the tier 2 and they're regrouping right now. So beautiful play by Orange Cat. Like their synergy is spot on.
Yeah, again, because I must say the orange cats are not, trying to get above their level because if
Mhm.
they get an ace here, it will be equal to throwing the game right now because the minion wave is there. If you let your team have an ace right now, the red MSC Ruck can push towers easily.
Yep. And NSD has to do something. Like they have a lot of bounty right now. Like Ogren has, like, if I'm not wrong, 600 bounty, and also she will have the bounty as well. So if they can get the bounties, and they will like decrease the goal lead so much that Garo will do some significant damage. In the meantime, they are just hovering on the red side, trying to take the Slayer, and red teams, MSD are right there to respond. Let's see what happens.
So far, we haven't seen anything from Biron. He needs to up his game a bit because he's pretty much invisible in team fights. And Biron should be the main target in team fights. The amount that hero can sustain that damage. And you can see they're again initiating for that team
Right
fight.
before.
Charlotte from
Yeah,
the flank.
yeah, it's a 5 before scenario. I'm just mentioning it because Byron is on the bottom side.
Yeah, Byron, what are you doing? Byron, what are you doing, bro? Your team is here. What are you gonna do if it's a
Okay.
1v5 situation? And you can see Ogran gets the Overlord. And she
And
also manages to get Charlotte.
like Charlotte is dying. If that's like a strategy, like I know that's an old school strategy. It's a bait strategy in the MOBA scenario, because if one person baits it, other team secures the objective. Like each time, if you look carefully, Charlotte dies. Okay, but in the favor of that, they will take one kill, one tower, or one objective, or one crucial objective. It's kind of like a baiting strategy.
Still, again, that was a no-brainer from Biron, in my opinion, because you can see there is a team fight going on in the Overlord side. If they manage to get the Overlord, your backdooring would be meaningless. So, my priority should be in the team fight rather than the backdoor. And we can see the team has requested a timeout.
So it's kind of like a technical glitch at this moment. So blue side, if they play it right, and if they can do it again like they're doing it like all throughout the game, it's gonna be a simple win for the blue side. And but MSD,
Yes.
if they can counter it, then we're up for a treat.
Right now,
And we will.
MSD, Rug,
Mhm.
assets are Shasov and Garo. So they need to try
Mhm.
to protect those two as much as possible.
Like Charlotte is not trying to do like anything. He's just there. His prime objective is like harass the core. Like when Lianpo engages, Lianpo is like stranded every time because Charlotte is there to go to the back line. He's dying but in exchange, Lianpo is doing nothing. Like he is meant to do the initiating combo. Like if he
Yes.
combos it, is if he like only one time like ultis on the backside and grabs the Charlotte first, then the red side has the upper hand, in my opinion.
Yeah. Then again, there is my question. Where is my Biron? Where is my hero that can sustain the damage? He's somewhere around the map. And I don't even understand why Biron tried to
Blue
backdoor
team
because
has
his turret
destroyed
damage
a
is
tower.
not that exceptionally good. So,
Blue team has
no brainer from
destroyed
Biron.
a
But let's see
tower.
what MSG Rush can do there. 9-6 gold lead. I must say 4K. Uh, it's
No,
not
no,
looking
it's
good for
actually
MSG
6K.
Rush.
It's
It's
6K
it's
goal lead.
6K. Yeah, sorry, my bad. 6K gold lead.
So they're in the
MSG Rush.
like if like when the game ends, okay, I just wanted to tell everyone, just look at Charlotte's inventory or the item build. He's going full tank Charlotte. He's not going for damage Charlotte. He's doing the sustaining part of the team. Like they don't have a front line if you look at closely. Yes, granted, like Ogren has the some kind of sustain, and granted, like Dahlia can reset it for the double ultis, but no proper front line. So Charlotte is doing
Dark
his part to
Terrors has
become the
been
front line.
defeated.
Yes, and you can see Charlotte has buyed the damage reflection item.
Yeah.
So in team fights, you don't see the damage reflection icon anywhere. So it's going to be a really good matchup from Charlotte. And you can see it's a 4v5 and then now it's a
Lempo,
5v5. Then again, look at Biron. Then again, look at Biron.
Biron is kind of like trying to get the angle, but he's not finding it. That's the issue. And Flogon will be taking the tower as well, and we can see that Ogren is going down. First ulti will go down. Lianpo with the follow up, and there's a 5-man knockup. Ogren will take the first blood of the Lianpo and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see in the front line and the early games. The tower is going to go down, and Orange Cat takes the victory.
It was it was a really good matchup. Leonport tried everything he could, but still it wasn't
Yeah.
enough. And you can see Garo did her exceptionally well. As we were referring, like she needs that babysitting part.
Hmm.
Still not enough for MSG Ruck. Orange Cat cruised their way.
Yeah, like
You know.
yeah, like when the winning scenario, if you can see, like Charlotte got an A, he's 1-5. Look at the items. He got Blazing Cave and a Spike Mare. So it's kind of like a double anti-heal. No healing for Garo, no healing for Byron, Han Xiang. He's the full anti-heal at this moment on the team. On granted, like she has like venomous stab, he can do some anti-heal as well. So on the part Charlotte, on the play side, I will go bravo, take a bow, and good luck, like good try from the MSD, but hard luck from, I guess my caster said it, Byron's position was an off angle position. You need to do it like a little bit carefully, Byron.
Yeah, Baron needs to learn a little bit, but let's see if MSD Ruck can come back a lot stronger. But this is it for their journey. They have been knocked out by none other than Orange Cats. Really good match.
Yeah.
Look at that Ogden. He's 7-0-3. Exceptional. They have the only hero who has baited was Charlotte
Yeah.
159. Then again, she was tanking. She was tanking, so we can't blame her. And if you look at the team synergy level, look at that. Dahlia 0, 1, and 10.
They cannot go to the backline. They tried. Lianpo tried hard to go to the backline, but when Lianpo jumps, Charlotte jumps as well. Like I said before, if Lianpo could have ulted on the backline, then would have grabbed the Charlotte, then it would be another different scenario. But congratulations to Orange Cat for the win, and better luck next time, MSD. Hard try, but good fight. We enjoyed it a lot, so you guys as well. And we will be back a little bit shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Yes, we'll be back a little bit short. The next match would be Orange Cat versus Team Choco Bars. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll see you in the next match. Quickly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP, and Fade manages to get Arthur perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low.
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's come the Guan
Mind
Yu.
you,
There might be assault.
but Red Team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow-up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think Gran will be taking
Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP, and Fei manages to get Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP, and Fade manages to get
red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's come the Guan Yu. There might be assault.
take the first blood of the Leon and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see.
Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. Beautiful way. Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji.
Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow-up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think Gran will be taking
Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time.
Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow-up.
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses. I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min. Churning rivers. Toward the horizon.
Blossom cup. Throw it up. Hands hot. Turn it up. Hey. Stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mind's ice cold. Pressure in the room, but the aim stays bold. Trash talk low, let the gameplay show. Every little misstep on a highlight roll. This is the Blossom Club. Rise or run. One shot, one squad. Only one. Crowd so loud. Feel it shake the ground. Say it with me now. Say it with me now. Blossom Club. Blast right through that doubt. Main in the house. Everybody shout from the first fight swing to the last KO. Blossom Club. Let the legend grow. Throw it up. Hands hot. Hey, stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mine's ice cold. Pressure in the room, but the aim stays bold. Trash talk low, let the gameplay show. Every little misstep on a highlight roll. This is the Blossom Club, rise or run. One shot, one squad, only one. Crowd so loud, feel it shake the ground. Say it with me now, say it with me now. Blossom Club, blast right through that door. Main in the house, everybody shout from the first fight swing to the last KO. Blossom Club, let the legend grow. Throw it up. Hands hot. Turn it up. Hey, stay like.
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses. Yeah. I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min. Churning rivers. Toward the horizon. I shall never forget the promise I once made. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses.
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all lands. from? Yeah! Dance of the heavens! Ah! Yep. Hup. Ta. Hup. Hut. Yep. Hup. Yep. I'll send a cup over. Dance of the heavens. Yeah. Huh? Ah. Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Yeah! I'll send a cup over. Ah! Dance of the heavens. Behold the might of Jinghua. Prepare for a night of festivities. Since you're 1,000 miles away, this letter shall express my longing. We may be forging our own paths.
Pentakill!
Opening roads to last the ages and unite all land. The wind stirs with the force of 1,000,000 galloping horses. Yeah. I promised your ancestors I would protect the seas of Min. Churning rivers.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Blossom Cup. Now we are in the final match of the day between Team Chocobars and Orange Cats. Let's see, really interesting. And the blue side have banned Lapu Lapu and Mai Shirinawi. And the red side have banned Lady Zhen and Liang, and they have picked Wang Zhaojin.
It's kind of like a tricky situation, but then again, it's like a textbook pick from the blue side. As we can see on the previous match, they have I think they picked the Dahlia or the red side. Red side, Kaneki.
The blue side have picked Dahlia, and the red side have picked Wang Zhaojin and
No.
Erin.
In the previous match, like they have picked the Dahlia before,
Uh,
right?
no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was them.
Yeah, it was them. It was them. They're repeating the Dahlia. Like it's kind of like a one-trick Dahlia situation right now. So
And
Antia,
they're going.
uh, sorry, Kaneki, you're saying?
No, I'm saying that they're going for the Yang Jian and Yi Xing, some sort of that match one and two combos here.
Yeah. So it's pretty much identical setup from both teams because we can see in the previous game they're kind of like the Orange Cats has been like on the upper hand. They're trying to play it on the early game section. So Ishin will be a good utility support if they can combo it with Dahlia. It could be devastating. Like two boards in one game, it's heartbreaking. You cannot move from that area.
Yes, exactly. And you can see they have picked Lianpo. Lianpo has been such an A plus pick, high pick rate pick this year in this tournament. You see everybody picking Lianpo, but you see something unique with the Lianpo here that Lianpo is using sprint.
Well, it's kind of like they are trying to tell us it's somewhere that Lianpo might be Clash Lane. You never know. Lianpo might
Yeah.
play Clash Lane, so only time will tell. But the blow on the seal this will be from the blue side if they pick Dharma as a EXP because Dharma, Ixin, and Dahlia. It's a trio. It's like the holy trinity of the combo in the MOBA scenario on the Hok HOK.
Yes, and they have banned Guan Yu and Musashi. It seems they have seen that match. They don't want to risk that Guan Yu in Deadshot hands. Let's see what Deadshot goes for it.
I think he will probably go for Sanchi. Regarding it's one of his best picks. But then again, there are so much option for mobility. But no, they have gone for the tower pusher. Fuji will be picked by the death shot to counter it. It's gonna be Sanchi will be
Oh,
picked. What do you have to say, Kaneki?
Sanshi against Fudze. It's an interesting matchup, but I think Fudze wins in that one-on-one situation against Sanshi. But I must say it depends on how he builds his Sanshi, whether he will go for an all-tanky build or a semi-tank build.
In one hand you have high rotation from the exp side, and on the other hand you have a high tower pusher. If you go for the team fight, for say let's say Sanchi go for the team fight, you lost a tower easily because there's a Fuji. It's one of the main tower pusher.
But Luara as a marksman, interesting. Still, I don't think Luara in a marksman is that much effective. She's not as good as she was in this patch because she doesn't have any mobility, to be honest. She doesn't have that escape mechanism. Sure, she does those parkour tricks and all, but her mobility is a bit down. And one thing that downs Luara is that she takes too much time using her ult. When she uses her ult, she stuns herself and the enemies also. So that's one
That,
downside of Laura. But let's see how they play with Laura. And they have gone for Han Shin. Have you
yep.
saw that?
I know that's what I was trying to tell you guys. Because Deadshot's team, it's currently like trying to focus on the lanes pushing. If blue side like take their mind off the map for 1 second, Hanshin will clear out the off angle lane. for say you have an objective on the top side, you can see like Hanshing dashes in, takes the minion wave and go to the fight. He can move with that mobility. You have Fuji to get continuous pressure on one lane continuously. You have to defend it. If you want to kill the Fuji in the mid game section, you need at least 2 to 3% because the damage reduction is there. Plus with the pure sky, if he builds it, then it's gonna be another blow to the blue side. So blue side has their work cut out for this game.
Yeah, I must say, and Hanshin is such an agile jungler. You don't see when he comes. He's that same type of jungler that Musashi, Zilong type jungler heroes are. He's the type of jungler who comes and secures his kill and leaves the area as fast as possible.
I mean, you have a mini composition on the red side. Like you got a Princess Frost, you got an Eden, who is basically a cheaper version of Marco Polo, and you have like a Lianpo. So they three are a mini combo on their own. Following up on that, you have a Fuji and a Hanshing. So they can do whatever they want with that combination. On the other hand, if time progresses, if Luara gets the build and Luara is currently low, Eden is doing the blow. They're taking every advantage they can on the Chocobars, and you can see like Sanchi is already under the tower. He's getting pushed back so hard. Like both of the solo lanes are getting pushed at the same time. Eden is dominating because we know that Luara is in the late game section and he needs time to get their items built. On the other hand, Eden is kind of like a early to mid game section champion, which also has a benefit if he gets the kill on the later stages. So they have kind of like a uniform build. On the other hand, the Orange Cats are currently kind of on the core side. If I have to justify, they are going on the late game stages. Kaneki.
Yeah, I think you're right on that part, but I must say we are forgetting they also have Wang Xiaojing and Lianpo and Hanshin. It's a true like holy trinity of that tower dive combo and trio.
Yeah, yeah.
Wang Xiaojing with her CCs, Lianpo rushes in, and Hanshin just comes to and secures his kills and move. And we can see a team fight engaging.
And we can see in the first blood, Lianpo takes the first blood. I think I really thought that Hanshing would be taking the first blood, but then again, Lianpo is the secure to the key, and to follow it up, they took the boar as well. So it's like a consolation prize. You get a 1 kill and the fight is not over. Sanchi comes down like a heroic entry. Eden is there to take the damage and dish it out to the Sanchi. Sanchi dies for absolutely no reason, and Fuji has a now like literally alone in the lane. They have nothing to protect it.
Yeah, again, this is what you need to mind about Sanchi is that when you use Sanchi, you need to make sure that your team is ready to engage. If you're going for that solo 1v4 situation, you're no hero. You're just wasting and feeding the enemy.
Like the combos is there for the Orange Cat. They have to execute it perfectly. Their combo starts at level 4. So when the objectives comes, we can see some sort of formation. If like there's so much possibilities in this game. Like for example, Ixin like ultis in and locks Hanshing. Hanshing has a kill, so they are in a disadvantage at this moment. And like I was saying, and the Hanshing will be going on the top side. Like given that Orange Cat's jungler is already on the objective, so it's kind of like a sticky situation on the Sanchi part because right now Fuji is on the dominating side. They have to shut down Fuji and cut off their priorities. Either that there will be no stopping of Fuji.
And Red Team has requested a pause. It might seem there is a technical error, but we'll see into it. But as we were talking about, Dahlia and Sanchi is such a good combo, I would say, because
Mm.
if Sanchi uses his ult, Dahlia can gift Sanchi, another ult, so he can do that two ults back to back. I must
Yeah.
say, so they have the right combination. They just need to work their synergy out, and
Mhm.
it could work perfectly for the Orange Cats.
Exactly your point. Like Orange Cat has to get the pick off they need because, like retrospect, like they have tower pushers. Granted, like they have a lot of tower pushers on this team, but if you cut off one of them, like you have nothing. Like it's like a chain of command effect. You cut down one player, the four of them cannot do so much. like if you have constant fear of tower pushing on the red side of tower pushing in every direction, if you cut them out like one by one, then in that scenario, like Orange Cat has the upper hand. But then again, it's all about the play and mechanics. So at this moment, as we are speaking, like Chocobars currently leading on the like objective and pathing side. Like already the tower is on the half HP. Everyone is in the like objective pit, and Shin will be casting his ultimate with the follow-up of Sanchi. There will be some sort of miscommunication because they are focusing on the objective. There goes the Ixin. Ixin goes the passive, and Sanchi will go down as well as Ixin as well. 2v3 at this moment. The objective is on the blue side, but the team fight will be going down. Hanshin with the double kill, and the Chocobars are on the chocolatey side. They are taking the chocolatey delight on their throne, and they are looking to get the tower on the first tower as well.
Yeah, just look at that beautiful Hanshin. See, this is what I like about Hanshin. You don't see that guy. There is no way to aim at that guy if you learn to use him correctly.
Like
Look at
they
that. He
did the
was really
proper
agile.
actually they did the proper exchange, you know. You lost the tower, you lost the objective, granted, but you get 5 kills, so kind of like a win situation for me right there, you know.
Yeah, and Team Chocobars so far cruising right now. Gold lead is around 2K, so not too much to lose. Let's see if Orange Cats can make the comeback because as we know, they have that late game, assets. So they need their objective is to, make this game as much as late as possible. So let's see, but Team Chocobars are giving them a hard time, I must say. That Wang Joshin, Dianpo, and Hanshin are truly deadly. And we can see Fuse also.
Like at this moment, we can see like, and again with the off camera, they are not trying to let us do anything. Yishin will go down as well, and Princess fall. This is what I'm talking about, like a Sanchi entry. Sanchi, that's the play we want. That's the pick off we want. We have to play like that. So it's a follow up from them, and Hanshin trying to take it, but I guess Sanchi was the main hero on this part. You know, Kaneki.
Yes, 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 yes. Sanchi with that hero entry, and Luara also gets that double kill. See, this is what I tell about. In order to, work Luara in your team, you need to have someone tanking for you. You need to have that positioning and map awareness.
But then again, if you lose the fight, you lose the tower. That's the
Yeah.
that's the compensation you have to give. Already 2 towers have been taken from the Orange Cats, and Chocobars, although they have lost it, 1 tower on the bottom side is not too much on the goal lead. It's pretty similar at this moment because they have the objective on the upper hand. The goal lead is currently roughly in the upper on the 1K side. They're trying to get their eyes on the Slayer at this moment, so we have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, that everybody's eyes are on that Overlord, but I must say, I think Orange Cats would, make their main target from Team Chocobars is that Hanshin. They will try
Yeah,
to take Hanshin as quickly as possible now in the team fights, and we can see
they know.
they're trying to make a setup. They know they're aiming for that red buff. They just can't see it. Look at that! Look at that! Both of them are hiding.
No. The Hanshin knows that Dahlia has in the bush, so they have the vision provided, and Lianpo will be followed up. Lianpo has the ultimate, Hanshin will be followed up with the 80 combo as well. That's a beautiful tower dive, but it will cost the Lianpo with his life, which was too much tanky aggression, and tower will take down Lianpo. And on the other hand, they will took down tower as well. Fight is not over yet, and Princess Fox with a beautiful CC, but it was not enough to get the kill, and Irin will fall down again. Like the tower advantage of that, they're playing on the tower focus. They're not playing on the team composition at all, Chocobars.
And you can see Sanchi has been off screen by Fudze.
It
Truly,
was a,
kills are
it was
going everywhere.
it was actually a duo kill by Hanshin and Fuji.
Yeah, kills are going everywhere, and you can see it's over. It seems Team Chocobo is cruising. They just need to take that high ground tower off, and Orange Cats just managed to get that one turret. Still,
Yeah.
they're more likely like objective based farming right now.
Like
Still not enough.
look at the goal lead. Like only alone Hanxing has like almost 1.5k than Yangjiang. So Yangjiang item has like 1 item. It's only Blood Rage, where Hanxing has like 2 or 3 components on the 3rd item as well. So we can see like they're going for some kind of push on the Fuji, but in the Fuji cost, if you try to get the Fuji, you lost the objective, as what is happening here, and Hanshin will be taking down the objective. They are focusing on the bottom side. The blue team has no knowledge at all. They are on the red side. They are trying to give the overlord, but in the exchange they will get picked off if try to come. And I think Ixin will be the first to take the bait, and the passive will be propped and roughly, and Ixin will go down as well. First go down the core, then the Hanjiang, and also the follow-up of the Sanchi. So it's a triple kill. But response to that, there's no kill from the orange cat. So they're running for their life, and Hanching is just steamrolling them down to the earth, and they're taking like, take the chocolate, man. We are just taking the chocolates, and we're just steamrolling at this moment.
Manchin is just too fast for them. As I told you, look at that! Look at that turbo dive!
They don't care at this moment. Luara has nothing. Luara cannot do anything. They're just dying one by one, and they have nothing to in response. Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no, the Chocobars still live, and the tower has been gone down. It's a team wipe, and Chocobar takes the first victory.
19-3. Beautiful match by Team Chocobars. First round goes to Team Chocobars. I must say that Hanshin was truly fast. Okay, he was everywhere. And with that, Eren using that hybrid build, truly deadly combo, I must say.
Well,
Look at that! Look at the foods there. Yeah, look at
Fuji,
that.
Fuji was absolutely menace, because like I said in the before the match even started, like if you take something, you will lose something definitely. You went to chase the Fuji, you lost the objective. You take the objective, you lost the towers. So it's kind of like an exchange scenario on this game, and Chocobar executed it perfectly.
Have you seen Monk George Neo 1-1-14?
Yeah.
14 assists. Leon he had more assists than the rumor.
He was the real rumor, actually. Lian Po was the meat of the war. They just throw Lian Po as a meat to take the bait, man. We will just follow it up, and Lian Po did perfectly. So well played by the Chocobars, and we will be coming in shortly for the second match as well.
Yes, everybody, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Will Team Chocobars dominate again, or does Orange Cats have something to punch them in return? Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back.
Blossom cup. Throw it up. Hands hot. Turn it up. Hey. Stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mine's ice cold. Pressure in the room, but the aim stays bold. Trash talk low, let the gameplay show. Every little misstep on a highlight roll. This is the Blossom Club. Rise or run. One shot, one squad. Only one. Crowd so loud. Feel it shake the ground. Say it with me now. Say it with me now. Blossom Club. Glad right through that door. Main in the house. Everybody shout from the first fight swing to the last KO. Blossom Club. Let the legend grow.
Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. Beautiful way. Yishing out. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. Beautiful.
Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no.
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's comes the Guan Yu. There might be assault.
Take the first blood of the Leon point, following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see. Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no.
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's comes the Guan Yu. There might be assault.
That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP, and Fade manages to get.
Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no, the Chocobars the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no.
But Red Team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
Take the first blood of the Leon point, following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see.
Yishing ult. Faye trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time.
Communication because they are focusing on the objective. There goes the Ixin. Ixin goes the passive, and Sanchi will go down as well as Ixin as well. 2v3 at this moment.
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's come the Guan Yu. There might be assault.
But Red Team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
Take the first blood of the Leon point, following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see.
That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP, and Fade manages to get Arthur perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP, and Fade.
Take the first blood of the
Blossom Cup. Throw it up. Hands hot. Turn it up. Hey. Stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mine's ice cold. Pressure in the room, but the aim stays bold. Trash talk low, let the gameplay show. Every little misstep on a highlight roll. This is the Blossom Club. Rise or run, one shot, one squad. Only one, crowd so loud. Feel it shake the ground. Say it with me now, say it with me now. Blossom Club, blast right through that door. Main in the house, everybody shout from the first fight swing to the last KO. Blossom Club, let the legend grow. Blossom Cup. Throw it up. Hands hot. Turn it up. Hey. Stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock.
Hello, and welcome back. And I am back. With me is Kanagi, and we are directly moving on to the second match, and has already been made. And here we are seeing a regular ban of that Liang. Diving comp might come here from the team, from the blue team, or should I say from the Chocobars, and that banning of Lady Zen is justified because of the already known diving comp. Isn't that right?
Yes, I must say that is right, Silent, and they have picked Sha Shao, and they're going for Da Shao, so it's a sister versus sister battle we're witnessing, Silent. Interesting.
It is truly interesting, and I don't know why, but that Yixing ban isn't justified there, or I might be delusional here. And with that Mai Shurana as well, and we know how deadly that Mai can be, but there isn't any Dolia ban yet. And we know that how much is Dolia loved in this tournament, this love for the Dolia. And I also love that Dolia for her game-changing ult. Wow, we might see a Dolia here, but no, we aren't. Or we might, Kaneki.
Oh, that is, you're focusing on the Doria, but I'm focusing on the marksman, Shoei. Shoei. Oh my god, this is the Blossom Cup's first Shoei pick. And I must say, let's see what we have in store for him. Because Shoei, if you know Silent, he's deadly on that range attacks. And if he gets that attack speed, crit attack speed build in the late game, he can also deal massive amount of damage from his basic attacks.
I would say so. And are we seeing Guan Yu versus Agudo again? This is match me reminding me of the first match of today's match, or
Yes,
isn't
yes.
it? But there isn't any tank yet, so we are like I am really hoping for a good amount of tanking here or a per tank from the both sides.
Yeah, and you can see they have picked Yu Huan and Dasha, so they're focusing more on the mage side here. Is it right? And they have banned Loom. Hmm,
It
interesting.
is quite interesting ban, or should I say, meta ban can cause that Loom can be really deadly because of his one-shot nature, and yeah, it can be deadly to the both Guan Yu, Shu Yu, and that uh, Zhao Xiao there. And from the other side, we are seeing a ban of Musashi. Is it justified? I would say yeah, it is. It maybe poses a threat, but we might see a Yao here, cause we know how much the W, or should I say the name, Candy loves Yao, playing Yao in jungle, and we haven't seen a jungle
Hmm.
pick yet from the blue team side.
Yes, yes. Oh, interesting. He's hovering between Luna and Lam, and he goes for Lam. And Shwansi?
Oh,
Am I
oh, oh.
seeing things right, Silent?
Just right now
Shwansi?
you talked about that, man. I just removed my glasses cause of seeing this. Like, what am I even seeing? Is this gonna be a Swansea roam, or like I'm betting on the Swansea roam? I'm just betting on the Swansea roam.
Okay, and he uses TP. He's using TP, so it must be a roam. And
No,
he switches to flash.
at the
Let's
right
see.
moment. Wow.
Yeah, just trying
But
to,
I'm
get in the mind.
just like how can I say, like that red team right now is currently going with a Dachau teleport, and we might see a strategy of push and that Dachau saving that split pusher who is gonna split push. Is there any viable split pusher in the red team to be noticed? There is, which is Agudo, and can be really helpful with that Agudo and Dachau pushing towers and maintaining that needed pressure here. Cause if the red team didn't do that much pressure, then this match is really gonna be trouble for them.
One thing I'll say is they pick Da Shao, as a roam, or even as mid. You see, if they pick Da Xiao, her ult, if she uses her ult, if I am Dasha, I'm looking forward for an assassin when I uses my ult, because if I TP anyone from the map, it should be an assassin so that he can come quickly and secure those kills. And I guess the red team is lacking assassins, but they have gone for Chano marksman. And if you know, Chano is an exceptional good for farming in this meta.
If we just talk about the map here, we are already seeing Swansea bullying the Chow on the blue side area of the red team side. And that Swansea might be dead here, but no one's gonna follow that up. Wow, what
And
a precise like that combo here, and that Guan Yu's rotation as well. The health of the Yuhan isn't looking really great. The Yuhan have to recall he would definitely miss a minion wave, but Piron may clear it or not.
And we have
Oh,
missed Shasha's first blood. First blood from Shasha was something. And it's quite interesting to see Xuan C. He's going everywhere around the map right now. He's trying to bully others. What do you think, Silent? Is this like some sort of showboating? And we can see Lam trying to engage inside. Will he get Da Xiao? And he manages to get Da Xiao. But Agudo trying to get
Gudu
Lam.
Pupu.
But he just escapes Lam. But that was heavy for Agudo. No, that was heavy for Agudo. Agudo manages to get to poke Lam, but in the end, it was a heavy trade-off. He died.
Just as we just saw that the lamb being near the tower while there is a ram and that Guan Yu, it's not ideal for any team or say any player to be near that much of a tower, because we know that how the lamb and the Shuanse and that Guan Yu's skills work, right? He or can push inside the enemies inside the tower and let them have the tower damage, so that they will definitely pick them off.
But call me Senpai, what was that by Shwansi? Did you notice that? Silent, that dash out kill.
Yes, I did notice that in the mid. That was really amazing kill, I would say. Like not that much of a micro and macro there, but that was definitely a mistake from that the Zhao Xiao by not knowing that there is Swansea. Then why are you coming outside of the turret? Play safe. You have late game for yourself.
And Shwansi again trying to bully. Oh, what are we seeing? Shadow manages to get you hard. Swansea is everywhere. He's dominating.
Slain an
And
enemy.
Biron manages to get Lam just at the moment, and the Team Chocobas decided to fall off there. We are already 5-1, and it's just 3 minutes, and they're going for that Biron, Guan Yu, and Dasho from the behind, and Schwanzi trying to take Dasho here, but he pulled it off. Guan Yu managing to get that Chano. They are playing really aggressive right now, Silent.
Just seeing that Guan Yu, wow, man, in the first match, in the last match of this day, wow, what a feast to the eye it is, and that great amount of a micro from the whole games of this today's match. Wow, I would say like it is really a feast to us whoever watching this at the live moment and experiencing this joy with us.
Yes, Deadshot. This Deadshot guy knows he's Guan Yu. Look at that beautiful rotation from Guan Yu. And we can see there's slight poking from Biron, but he backs off because he knows Lam is behind. And we can see Shwanzi again trying to bully. Whoa, Shwanzi Lam manages to get the show.
Shut down.
And
Aguro
that's gonna
manages
be
to
shut
get
down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
Shwanzi.
Red team has slain
What a
an
hefty
enemy.
price to pay for that one kill. 3 for 1, not ideal for the roamer. There is the jungler, roamer, and mage. That's really highlight. And here we are with the watch of this one. Just what was the mistake again? This was the mistake from the Zhuanzi to initiate first at the roamer and wasting his skill,
Has
and
destroyed a
definitely get
tower.
punished for that as well.
Yeah, really good. But I must say, I am looking forward for this Shwanzi and Guan Yu combo. It is a feast for my eyes, I would say.
It is really pleasing to see that Zhuanzi getting his hook up on the enemies and just giving them a chop slam on the ground, like on his back, and that Guan Yu going back, giving them a back ride there. Back ride, I say. With the lamb ult as well, we might see a proper from the mid to that side lane turret movement of the enemies without their matters, like without their opinions.
Yes, yes. And Chano, I guess he needs to, he's focusing on farming right now because if you know, Chano in mid game is not that effective. He needs to reach that late game potential. And we can see Shao and Darshao. It's a sister versus sister battle right here. And I'm enjoying every piece of this battle. Am I right, Silent?
Yeah, in this match we just saw that how can a team adopt to the situation where the red team, or should I say orange cats, were struggling in the first match, but now it is looking very stable for them, and they just found out the right strategy to counter the Chocobars, which is gonna be a mage, jungler, and roam be playing together to not let the blue team have their own way in the jungle. And yes, here comes another punish from the red team, or not. We might see another kill here, but the Swans will survive. Wow,
Also,
there was
Shwanzi
a really
really
good
good on
situation there.
healing.
And Guan Yu's, just look at that Guan Yu, missing his second.
Yeah, he's just at this point. I feel like Team Chocobars are right now showboating them. They're like, yeah, you guys can pick whatever you want. We will pick an odd choice, and we will make you guys regret it. As you can see, Shwanzi on Rome. I'm seeing this for the first time in my
Has
life,
slain
and you
an
can see
enemy.
Shoei manages to get Darsha. Oh, truly
Just
dominating by
what?
Team Chocobars. Again,
Swans!
Shwanzi.
Once just looking at that position in the jungle, like seeing, like this jungle is not yours, this is mine, and if anyone comes here, and I will get a pick up for sure. Cause he knows that his mage and marksman is there to follow him up, and yes, Francis goes on for that barons, and here comes the Choco slams.
Red team
Oh,
has
not a
slain
chop
an
slam, but a
enemy.
Choco slam. And yeah, that's gonna be it. That for the baron.
I must say, Swansea is hooking them like they're his pets. Agudo, Biron, he's hooking them like they're his everyday pets. And you can see slight poking from Shohei, and he decides to back up because he sees there is someone in the brush.
I would definitely say that the bush checking skills of a blue team is are really far superior than the red team. Cause there is Yuhan on the red and they still can't find that position of the sneaky Guan Yu. While the blue team is trying all their best, all their skills for checking the bushes of the another check bush on the mid. We just saw there.
Yes, exactly. Team Chocobars macro skills are off the chart, and we can see again Swansea going for it, but Agudo manages to throw his pet off, and Agudo manages to get Swansea rightly perfect time to counter Swansea. Really good by Agudo, and they manages to back off because they know there is no Swansea that can hook them up.
Blue team
Wow,
has
everyone's
destroyed
teleporting
an
out of
ally.
nowhere to the mid. Just everyone, just look at them. What were they even thinking of putting a teleport there, Dachao? And one wrong teleport can decide this game as well. Might be really helpful with that huge amount of CC for really being that
Tyrant has been
harmful
defeated.
for the both Swansea and Lamb and Guan Yu as well. Cause one CC and enough burst damage from that Chano is gonna be enough to melt down these squishies.
You see, again, for Tyrant and Overlord kills, I must say 5 guys on a single Tyrant is not ideal for me because if you put your whole team for the Tyrant, you see Guan Yu is free. He's pushing those towers. Your towers are, free. What's the point of the game if you don't focus on your towers?
I would say there is no point if you are focusing on towers, but here objectives comes first as we know that it is BO2 series and here points are given based on objectives and kills. Towers there, but tower can be taken lately, not objectives.
Yes. You can see they are waiting. They are waiting for that gang up. Lam, Guan Yu, everybody in the bush. They are waiting, ladies and gentlemen. We can see a 4v5 situation. So, and look at that Guan Yu. He's going everywhere.
Just I'm seeing just the position of that Guan Yu man. He is right at the back of the team, and the team really do need to have a good coordination to have that Zhuang Yu full effect on the team fight here. And another objective taken by the 4 members. There are already 5 members of blue team here, and we might see kills.
Lam, and it is
Just talking about that.
Team has slain an enemy. Blue team has slain an enemy.
Oh,
Blue
beautiful,
team
Wow.
beautiful
double
silent.
kill.
It's just
Double
this match is
kill.
just a feast. Just look at the Shuyu man. That Guan Yu's coming from the back as well.
Beautiful Guan Yu. Get shot, the man you are with that Guan Yu. You're unstoppable. I think Red Team should have noticed this and banned Guan Yu. And now look at the consequences they're facing for it.
They are definitely facing the consequences of not banning Guan Yu cause
Blue
you know
team
how
has
good
destroyed
is Guan Yu in this meta cause of his heavy CC reliability and the red team really do know that there is a Guan Yu main in the opponent side but they didn't ban it that way. I think they might have not done the homework correctly or were not expecting the team Chocobars to win against them. I don't know what they were thinking but it was really gonna cost the match.
Because the Guan Yu trying to
And
solo push the towers, but he's coming from the backside.
So wait.
He's like, wait, guys, don't engage until I come. And he's managing for that blue buff. But he sees that. Look at that map awareness skills by Guan Yu, man. That shot, crazy macro skills.
crazy. Just look at Zhao Chao. Just a single boost check away from getting picked up there. But is she offline or what? No, it's just a amount of a patience she has, which shows us that she was AFK, but she was not. And here's a free overload given to the team by the red team. No contest for that, any of that. And that lamp gonna kill that Baron easily there. And Chance is coming as well, giving a Choco Slam again. Not a Chop Slam, but a Choco Slam.
Yes,
And here's
beautiful.
fight still going on. Extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment, because the gold lead says something else. That if you're not have a tank, then you can kill them with enough kills. And 3, 4. Here comes the replay.
Look at that lamb double kill. That lamb's double kill was something, but Chano just manages to, give Orange Cat that lifeline. Like, hold on, guys, we can still turn this match around. But Silent, do you think if they turn this match around, Orange Cat has that assets to beat Chocobars? Because as you can see, this is like the point table matter.
It is really a point table meta, and from the first match itself, we can conclude that at this time, if the Orange Kids doesn't make a huge comeback, they might not win. Even if they win this match, they don't have enough points to compete with the Chocobas at the moment. Because it is already 16-9 for the kill, and kills do matters for a point.
Yeah, you can see why are they trying to poke the opposition when they know it's not worth it. Because you just see that gold lead, 5k gold lead. Orange Cat does have that benefit of tyrants. They have taken two tyrants so far. I would say decent. Let's see, can they pull off a miraculous comeback? And you can see Shwanti going for that blue buff, trying to steal it, and Agudo trying to come from the flank to surprise Guan Yu.
There might be a team fight broke down here, and for the tyrant buff, the team fight is really taking place, but the Zhuangxi will be killed here, and we might not see a team fight moment. But it was really disappointing to see the Zhuangxi die there, and the team following up. Was it a mistake for the team or not, or that was a mistake from the Zhuangxi of not looking whether its team is still killing that tyrant there, shadow tyrant there?
My guess is Shwansi kind of gifted his kill to them. They're like, okay, you guys can try if you can try. We are winning this anyway, sort of. I would say, and but Chano is destroying tower. Orange Cats are doing everything possible to win this, but I must remind you, Silent, they need that kills to close the gap between them and Team Chocobars in this point table.
They do need to secure more kills than the Chocobas now to win this match, like overwhelming kills, I would say. And it now looking at the leaderboard, it's like a 15-minute mark and 16-10 in the favor of a Chocobas with a 5k gold lead as well for the Chocobas. Near the 5k gold lead, not exactly 5k gold lead. But the Chow is already looking a position, but a single. Oh yes, here comes the boost check from the Chow. A really wise boost check from the Chow. Wasted a great asset before the dark, or should I say, shadow overlord.
I have one doubt. Like, why are you even checking the bushes? They're pushing your tower there.
Can you repeat? Please repeat the out again.
No, I'm like, Dasha, the way she's checking the bushes is she's directly diving into the bush. She could have used her attacks, to check the bushes.
It is the fear. It is the fear of that Guan Yu. And she's thinking that Guan Yu might pop up from the any bush and something might happen. Something terrible which will let them.
And Orange Cat have, yeah, they have discarded their high ground tower, but they will look for those kills and try to make a comeback if possible. But I would say Guan Yu and Swansea would say otherwise.
There is a huge fight might break down on that Shadow Overlord, and he's got the crucial. Ocho! Just Agulu doesn't time his smite perfectly, but what a turn of tides of events here, and we might see this match being ended here, and Guanyu comes in a play. What a set! Oh,
Guan Yu!
Wow!
Oh my God! Dead.
And we now all hail for the Guanyu. All hail to that godly Guan Yu. If they didn't give a MVP to that Guan Yu, then I might really be delusional here whether that Guan Yu not played really well. But we know from our hearts that who's gonna be MVP. It is definitely gonna be that Guan Yu.
Look at that! They're showboating. They're like, okay, we will even gift you a kill. Shasha was like that, and that was it ever a debate? Silent. Team Chocobars wins it. Great, great. Guan Yu, what a man you are, I must say.
And there is no S for anyone in the team. Wow, what a match. Not a MVP for the Guanyu. It is quite disappointing being a 3-0-4, not giving a single that with Guanyu. We know that how difficult that Guanyu is and how risky is it to put the Guanyu in between of a four players to give that good amount of set of CCs. But we didn't saw that Guanyu being died once. What a legend.
Okay, I must say your the Guan Yu talk of the town right now, but we must also focus on Xuan Si. He was popping off in the early to mid game. Silent. You're seeing that Choco slams he was giving to Orange Cats.
Wow, wow, wow. Just what
Xuan Si
what
being
what
a
did I heard
cat.
about that?
Yeah,
Francis
Xuan Si
really
being a
played his role well as a roamer
yep.
of giving their jungler a really great hard time, I would say, in the early phase of the game by constantly ganking and giving him some troubles there.
Okay, Silent. I will ask you again. That was the final match, what was your best match of today, as always?
I would say the best match of all, like today's, I would say that it was the first match, just how fast it ended and how was it just a godly amount of a micro there could be seen there.
Uh,
And the match ending
that
in a 10
fade
minutes, it's
match.
a really rare.
Yeah, that fade match was something. So, everyone, I guess this is it for today. We will see you tomorrow at the same time. So, good night, take care, stay hydrated. Silent, any words to our dear viewers?
Just have a good night and thank you for being stay tuned till now. And we will meet again with you all tomorrow. And next time it will be more lively and more great than ever. Till now, then bye bye. And extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment because the goal lead says something else. That if you're not extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not.
Marksman will pick up the Leon for kill and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think our Gran will be taking
The show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that in the jungle. And yes, here comes another punish from the red team or not. We might see another kill here, but the Swans will survive.
But Red Team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's comes the Guan Yu.
Guan
There might be assault.
Get the show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
to take the first blood of the Leon and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's a 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see.
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's comes the Guan Yu. There might be assault.
That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arthur. Arthur is on low HP, and Fade manages to get
It's
double
just this match is
kill.
just a feast. Just look at the Shuyu, man. That Guan Yu's coming from.
Get the show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
But Red Team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
In the jungle. And yes, here comes another punish from the red team or not. We might see another kill here, but the Swans will survive.
Yishing out. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time.
Communication because they are focusing on the objective. There goes the Ixin. Ixin goes the passive and Sanchi will go down as well as Ixin as well. 2v3 at this moment.
Extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment because the goal.
Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no.
Get the show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
communication because they are focusing on the objective. There goes the Ixin. Ixin goes the passive and Sanchi will go down as well as Ixin as well. 2v3 at this moment.
This match is just a piece. Just look at the Shuyu, man. That Guan is coming from
The show.
and that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
Take the first blood of the Leon and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see. Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like, do it some kind of formation, but no. No communication because they are focusing on the objective. There goes the Ixin. Ixin goes the passive and Sanchi will go down as well as Ixin as well. 2v3 at this moment.
But Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive. The show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
Take the first blood of the Leon and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see.
This match is just a piece. Just look at the Shuyu, man. That Guan is coming from the red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's come the Guan Yu. There might be assault. Extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment because the goal.
Yishing ult. Fei trying to get that Zhuang Ji, and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. The show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
But Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like, do it some kind of formation, but no. No! Take the first blood of the Leon and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see.
But Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
This match is just a piece. Just look at the Shuyu, man. That Guan is coming from the back as well. This match is just a piece. Just look at the Shuyu, man. That Guan.
Communication because they are focusing on the objective. There goes the Ixin. Ixin goes the passive and Sanchi will go down as well as Ixin as well. 2v3 at this moment.
But Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive. But Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape, but they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower.
Extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment because the goal.
Take the first blood of the Leon and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see.
Extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment because the goal.
The show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arthur. Arthur is on low HP, and Fade manages to get.
This match is just a piece. Just look at the Shuyu, man. That Guan is coming from extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment because the goal red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's come the Guan Yu. There might be assault.
Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think Gran will be taking
the show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that. Extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment because the goal lead says something else, that if you're not extended fights not really great for the blue team, but that is not.
Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no, the Chocobars. Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no, the Chocobars. like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no.
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's comes the Guan Yu. There might be assault.
Take the first blood of the Leon and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see. Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think Gran will be taking the.
That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP and Fade manages to get Yishing Ult. Fade trying to get that Zhuang Ji and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time. That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP and Fade manages to get. But Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape. But they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
This match is just a piece. Just look at the Shuyu, man. That Guan Yu's coming from
Yishing Ult. Fade trying to get that Zhuang Ji and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time.
Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think Gran will be taking
extended fights. Not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment because the gold. This match is just a piece. Just look at the Shuyu, man. That Guan Yu's coming from.
Take the first blood of the Leon and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see. Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think Gran will be taking
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's comes the Guan Yu. There might be assault.
Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think Gran will be taking the Han Xiang's combination. Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think
Yishing Ult. Fade trying to get that Zhuang Ji and he manages to get Gudo and Zhuang Ji at the same time.
Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think Gran will be taking the Han Xiang's combination. Marksman will pick up the Leon kill and it's going to be follow up. There will be a lot of fighting in the more mist. Who will get fall down next? I think
Red team to a full wipe out of the blue team. And here's comes the Guan Yu. There might be assault.
Take the first blood of the Leon and following it up with the Byron. Charlotte will go down again. It's 2v1 scenario. Again, the matchup is in the same scenario like we see.
But Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape. But they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
Extended fights. Not really great for the blue team, but that is not the case here at the moment because the gold.
That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP and Fade manages to get
Communication because they are focusing on the objective. There goes the Ixin. Ixin got the passive and Sanchi will go down as well as Ixin as well. 2v3 at this moment.
In the jungle. And yes, here comes another punish from the red team or not. We might see another kill here, but the Swans will survive.
Get the show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
Get the show.
And that's gonna be shut down of Zhao Chao. Wow, what a hefty price to pay for that.
But Red team just manages to escape. Arthur just manages to escape. But they're not giving up. They're looking for that tower dive.
This match is just a piece. Just look at the Shuyu, man. That Guan Yu's coming from.
That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP and Fade manages to get.
Like the Chocobars are gonna take the bait and like do it some kind of formation, but no.
That's them perfectly. Oh, Alicia manages to get Arta. Arthur is on low HP.
Blossom cup, throw it up. Hands hot, turn it up. Hey, stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mind's ice cold. Pressure in the room, but the aim stays bold. Trash talk low, let the gameplay show. Every little misstep on a highlight roll. This is the Blossom Club, rise or run. One shot, one squad, only one. Crowd so loud, feel it shake the ground. Say it with me now, say it with me now. Blossom Club, blast right through that doubt. Main in the house, everybody shout. From the first fight swing to the last KO. Blossom Club, let the legend grow. Throw it up. Hands hot, turn it up. Hey, stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mind's ice cold. Pressure in the room, but the aim stays bold. Trash talk low, let the gameplay show. Every little misstep on a highlight roll. This is the Blossom Club, rise or run. One shot, one squad, only one. Crowd so loud, feel it shake the ground. Say it with me now, say it with me now. Blossom Club, blast right through that doubt. Main in the house, everybody shout. From the first fight swing to the last KO. Blossom Club, let the legend grow. Throw it up. Hands hot, turn it up. Hey, stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mind's ice cold. Pressure in the room, but the aim stays bold. Trash talk low, let the gameplay show. Every little misstep on a highlight roll. This is the Blossom Club, rise or run. One shot, one squad, only one. Crowd so loud, feel it shake the ground. Say it with me now, say it with me now. Blossom Club, blast right through that doubt. Main in the house, everybody shout. From the first fight swing to the last KO. Blossom Club, let the legend grow. Throw it up. Hands hot, turn it up. Hey, stage lights here, hearts race fast. Game murders glow on the nameplate stack. Lock in one life, no safe path. Only one screen crown when the can flash. Thumbs on fire, mind's ice cold. Pressure in the room, but the